Hey, hello.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah. Hey, how's it going?
I'm good. I'm good. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good, good, good. How's
Good.
everything?
It's evening where you are?
Yeah, it's midnight here.
Wow, cool. How's the Monday going? Tiring?
Yeah, it's bank holiday today, so no one's working. It's Easter. It's Monday Easter. Yeah, just chill at home. Nothing
Oh,
special. How about
nice.
you?
Yeah, I've been here all day, mainly streaming and coding most of the day. Yeah, it's been a big day.
Yeah,
Um, yeah, so like welcome to the channel.
thank you
Basically,
very much.
I've been having a lot of really interesting guests on the past couple weeks,
Okay.
building different projects, people with all different levels of experience.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, sometimes we see people come on in the comments too to give suggestions. And it just depends. Yeah.
So
Um,
do you have like a lot of followers like following your live streams?
um, yeah, recently it's been like maybe somewhere between 2 and 10 people will
Okay.
follow. Um,
Because I did not hear about you live streaming, but I heard from you from the Instagram reels that I saw, and I was like, okay, this is interesting because I was kind of looking for someone to guide me into my
yeah.
project that I had like in my mind. And when I tried, first of all, I sent something a request, and I don't think you received it. So I kind of push it via your DMs, and then you responded. And I
No,
think that,
I saw
oh,
your email as well.
okay.
And I
It's
think
just
I might have replied to it, but I think I replied to it, but maybe something didn't go through.
okay.
But there is a lot to go through as well.
I think that post on Instagram made you a little bit famous, so I think you have a lot
Yeah.
to do.
It's good though because this is fun and I can do this all day.
You found your true. I mean, you are happy with what you're doing, so
Yeah,
it's nice.
I
It's
am.
not that you find something that you love and you can do endlessly, like on everyday
Yeah,
basis, not get tired or anything.
yeah. I mean, I have to say I am a little tired right now, but not
Yeah.
not um not too much. We'll be fine.
Yeah.
So, yeah, how did you get interested in building? Like what were you doing before and how did you get interested in the idea that you wanted to build a sort of a data science project?
So so I'm French and
Cool.
African as well. Yeah, I was
Cool.
born in France. I'm mixed race. I grew up in France. Uh, I lived in London for 5 years, and during my high school years. And after I went to Africa as well, I lived in Africa. I lived in Ethiopia.
Cool.
I traveled to Kenya as well when I was based there. And then I went to West Africa. Benin Republic is like neighbors of Nigeria. I lived there for a year, and then I went back to Paris to for university. So with my travel, I had precaution because I'm not a guy who's like strong, uh, healthy person, so I get sick very often.
Oh,
And I have I have how do you say um I have a routine when every time I travel when I went back to France, I just do a blood test to
uh-huh.
check if everything is all right with me, everything is all right. So every time I get my results, it's like I can't understand anything that they're saying about the
Yeah,
level.
yeah.
Like, does an app exist that when you do a blood test and you get like a translation, because every time you do a blood test you have to go back to the doctor, then he will tell you what is wrong with you, etc. So I was like, there's no like a better solution for it.
Yeah.
So I had that idea last year. So I was doing an MBA in Paris, in business school, in finance. And I have one friend who she's from India. She came from India. And I was like, oh, do you know somebody who can code? She said, yeah, I know a lot of people. I said, okay, can you like get me in touch so I can tell him my project and then see if it's possible, etc. She said, no problem. So I had like a Zoom meeting with like 5 people from India,
Uh-huh.
and they were like, oh, this is an interesting project, etc., etc. But they say, yeah, we are working, so they don't have time. It's a big project. I was like, okay, no problem, it's fine. So after I just abandoned it and I saw the post, and then I was like, oh, maybe there's a little hope for my personal project to get like to be
So you,
live.
so you didn't get very far with the
No,
Indian developers.
no,
Didn't
no.
install it. Okay. Yeah. Um cool. Yeah, I mean, I think it's an awesome idea. So the idea is basically like you would take the piece of paper you get from the doctor, you take a picture of that, and then it would give you some insights from that, right?
Yeah, so basically you just take the picture, or from now on, because of technology, they send you via email. So you just download the PDF, and then from the app you just upload from your files, and you just analyze it, and then it gives you like an explanation about everything, every lines, every results, and how you can improve it with that's why the AI is there, is to
Yeah.
improve, to give you some ideas of what you can do naturally if you have to do sports, you have to eat more
Yeah.
salt, or you have to reduce salt, stuff like that.
Cool. Um yeah, that's really interesting. And this is reminding me of a project that we streamed like a week or two ago, which was about I did very little myself, but it was someone. This genius guy from Serbia who had created an app that detects cancer
Oh wow.
with the mobile app. It's really cool.
Wow.
Yeah, and it's an open source project. So you will take a picture uh, of like a mole on your skin, and it will run.
Analyze it.
Yeah,
Oh
analyze
my
it.
god.
He was working with university students from around the world to build this
Mhm.
open source app. Really cool. Were you thinking of? Um, he's also a really nice guy. Were you thinking of making this into a mobile app? Probably, right?
Yes.
Cool. Well, I think the good place to start is with the with the AI part because that's obviously going to be the challenging part.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I had some thoughts.
Okay.
Um, one thing, um, one thing that I learned
Yeah.
from this guy who was making the his name was Fuk from Serbia, and he's making this app that detects cancer. One thing that he taught me was that when you make an app that takes medical data, you have to get certain approval in the EU.
Yes. Exactly.
So you know about this already.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. When I talked with the India guys, they told me like, if I wanted to build it for the US, I need to get like the FDA approval from it, etc.,
Oh,
etc.
really?
For European, I need to get like the European Commission to approve it, etc., etc. So yeah.
Um, so he taught me though one thing that you can do aside from getting approval is what you can actually do is you can run, and this was their challenge. This is the challenge that they're facing now because they finished the app, but they can't put it on the store because they don't have the approval.
Okay.
So they're trying to make the AI all built into the phone. So there's no internet connection, um, which is even more of a challenge. But you can do both ways. You can either get approval,
So
or
I
he's
didn't I didn't get that part. So what did you say about the AI part?
so most AI models will run like on an internet on a cloud server.
Okay.
Um, but it's possible now with modern modern phone tech, to actually run it on the phone itself.
Okay.
Um, and so basically, what they're trying to do is run all of the AI model on the phone without
Okay.
using the cloud at all. And it's possible. It's more constrained. Like, you have to be more careful. Like, you have to basically make sure that it's not going to slow down the phone too much.
Okay.
But yeah, so that's what they were working on, was actually getting this cancer detection model to run completely on the phone. And yeah, they're going to figure it out. So really interesting lesson there. um, I'd say I would always recommend we start with like a cloud model that's easy to use, and
Okay.
then later on, um, yeah, later on at the very end, look at, oh, do we need to run this locally? Um,
So basically, it's possible to do it, but I need your approval from the EU to put it on the App Store, right?
I think what he told me. Now, I'm not an expert on this. I have a
Okay.
friend. I have friends who are more know more about med tech, and about this stuff.
Okay.
But the way I understood it is that if the user data ever goes off the phone to an external server, to
Yeah.
the cloud, then it needs approval.
Okay.
That's what he told me. Now,
Okay.
that's just what one person
Yeah.
told me, so I
So
don't
I
know for
think
sure.
before it can be public on the App Store, anything, I need your approval from the
Okay.
EU. But from my side, is like if it's personal to me, I can
Yeah,
have it for myself privately, right?
then it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Then it doesn't
Okay.
matter.
So after I can get approval if it's a good idea, etc. Okay. Okay.
Right, right. And then you can share it. You can always share it with your friends, and they're not going to report you to the
Hopefully.
authorities or GDPR. So, um, or a small group of testers. That's also
Yeah,
fine.
yeah.
Um,
I mean, I have friends in the medical area in France, so I
good,
think
good, good,
yeah.
good. Then you'll be the expert on that part. Cool. I thought for today, I could show you how to basically use some models that are quite new for me too, to like scan an image and then make some, yeah, get some meaning out of those images.
Okay.
um I think that would probably be the most helpful, but actually I could also, it might be helpful for me to just look at, like, because you sent a document, didn't you send me like a document, right?
I send you like my blood test, right?
Oh yeah, you sent me, and then you also sent sort of like an overview of the app, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. This
Yeah.
is just a reminder about how to build it, etc., etc.
um but maybe,
I mean,
um
this is something that I search with AI, etc. So I'm not expert. That's it. Okay. I was
yeah,
just reading it to see what was the AI is going to say about it,
yeah,
and this is what he said. So
yeah, for sure. I'm just having a look at like your overview. So like, okay, so first we upload the file, first we take a picture. It's pretty straightforward, right?
yeah,
um i will just
yeah,
I'll
just
just write it, out.
okay. Take the
So
picture. You upload the picture of your PDF or picture.
yeah,
It's gonna analyze it.
take a picture of document,
Yeah.
um uploads picture, and then
It
picture
yeah.
picture contains certain data. What are the
Yes.
most important what are the most important data points?
On
Types of
the,
data.
I mean, it's the name, the different name on the side that I showed you,
Right.
and your levels.
Yeah.
And I mean, you if you have the picture of my stuff, you
Uh-huh.
can show it. There's no my name. My name is not
Okay.
on it. You can show it. It's fine. But there's like the name, and there's your level, so the number, your level, and there's like the level you should be. So it's between this number and this number, and you should be between those two numbers. If you have less or excess, it's going to be marked in like in red or whatever colors. But basically, what I was thinking after, like before everything, like you sign up, you do you put your name, your age,
Yeah.
where you live, etc. So the AI can analyze it. So you see, Ematis. So this is the level here, and
Yeah.
then on the third line, no, on the right side after, yes, not this one, the other one after, yes. This is the level, the reference level.
Yeah.
So I need to be between those two levels, right? So I'm good because I'm
Right.
5,400, 4,000,000. So yeah.
Yeah, this would be a great place to do some color coding or something.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
for
yeah,
sure.
basically they do the color coding. So when I'm not on the level, they will do it in the like very. It's gonna be marked like in
Okay.
darker black.
Okay. Cool. So, um, okay, so the most important thing for you right now is to just get this into like a format that's easy to do calculations with, that's easy to analyze.
I mean, I think it's easy to analyze, but what I want is like every line for me to understand what it means.
Mhm. Yeah.
So,
Okay.
because those things are scientific names, right? So with that level, I don't know what it means. It's just the doctor is gonna say, oh, like on the second line, hemoglobin, it's like something in the blood is 16.3. Yeah, the second one, yeah,
Yeah.
16.3. So I don't know what it means, right? But the doctor is gonna say, oh, the level is good. But if it's below, I don't know what it means. If it's higher, I don't know what it means. I need to
Yeah.
go and see the doctor to translate it, what I have to do, what treatment I'm gonna have to take, etc. So what I want is like on each line what it means. If
Yeah.
it's
Cool.
perfect, if it's everything is good, at least it should explain what it means. If it's not good, they're gonna explain what it means and then advise me what I should do, like naturally, not like advise, oh, take this medication or blah blah blah. No, just say, oh, maybe you have to exercise more, or maybe you need like your blood flow to circulate more faster or slower, or etc. So advice, no medical advice, because I'm not a medical practitioner. So yeah.
Sure. Yeah. Um, I kind of feel like if we would use a model like OpenAI or Google Gemini, that would be like
Yeah, yeah.
a good way to start. Um, so what we can do today is we can make a script that does that, um,
Yeah.
like a very mini program. Um, have you tried this with ChatGPT yet?
To try what? Try ChatGPT?
Yeah, with this image, have you tried yet?
I no, I haven't actually. I didn't know I can upload pictures on ChatGPT.
Yeah, it's pretty new. So we can do it with ChatGPT, and then we can also do it with Gemini. Um, so is the connection okay? Is the connection okay still?
I
Yeah.
mean, on my yeah, it's good.
Okay, a little choppy. So
Yeah.
yeah, we can actually paste this in to ChatGPT. Um,
Okay.
and well, What would you put in?
on the prompt,
Yeah.
or um what would I say? Uh, um,
Give
basically,
me. Uh-huh.
it's what it's the nurse that do the blood test, etc. So, so basically, it's the nurse that do that. Let's say you're a doctor,
Hmm.
because I know doctor
Sure.
can translate it. So you are a medical practitioner with like 20
Yeah.
years of experience, more than 20 years of experience, and um, I would say from this blood test result, can you translate it for me to understand into normal jargon? I don't know how to say it in
Uh-huh.
English, but translate it as I am not like a medical expert, etc.
Yeah. So I just literally just copied the image and then pasted it here
Okay. Yeah,
to test out. Can you translate for me?
can you translate for me? Try to put. Can you translate every lines
Ah,
on the blood test results? Can you translate every lines
uh-huh.
um, for me to understand, as I am not a medical. No, I cannot say I'm not a medical expert, because yeah, I can do it. Yeah, I can do it. Yeah,
Yeah.
let's
Uh,
see.
yeah. Sure.
Yeah,
Let's try it. I've never tried it with this kind of image before. So, okay. So it looks like it's just giving right now the definition. Oh,
yes, definition.
a lot of definitions.
Yeah,
Mm, maybe we want to ask. Maybe we want to ask to interpret.
yeah.
Yeah. So perhaps I could change it to like,
Yeah, let's try it.
huh, to interpret the. Normally, normally it's possible to change the text after you started. I guess not right now. So here, I'll just start over. Uh, New chat. Okay. And get this. Okay, your doctor. Can you translate? Can you? I'll say interpret. It does kind of
Yeah,
translation
yeah,
automatically. Every
yeah.
line for me to understand um, the consequence of my personal results.
Mhm.
Maybe something like this.
Yeah,
See
let's
if
try
that's
it.
better. All right. Um, so here,
Uh, Normal. So, okay, it's normal. Every that I check, you say it's normal. And then when you say 40 on the third point, you say it's slightly high. You
yeah,
see?
this one
Yes.
is slightly high. Normal. Okay. Yeah, so maybe we could have a bit more suggestions.
Yeah.
because
Um,
right now it's just kind of giving normal or high.
yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah, no, that's good. Let's see. Let's say normal platelets are involved in blood clotting. Yeah, normal monocytes are white blood cells that deals with longer terms infection and the cleanup of dead cells. Okay, there's no specific markers for inflammation. Platelets are involved in blood clotting. Okay, so yeah, maybe we can normal creatine is a waste product from the normal but muscle tissue estimate the rate normal this measure kidney function. Okay, okay. So now we can go to like advice, or
Yeah.
I think is good. I think is good.
Yeah, like it's already something we could work with and kind of
Yeah,
turn into an interface.
yeah.
Um, kind of. So I'm already trying to think how we might turn this into like an app.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I guess I was visualizing that it would be kind of you want it to be pretty visual, right? Like you'd
Yeah,
want to
no, no, not basically like this, but yeah, yeah, more like easy to read. Um, yeah,
yeah, like
real.
some
Um, how can we put it? Um,
more uh like colors and charts perhaps.
yeah. Let's say because every time we don't want to look at like go back to your results and then get it back to the app to wins. So maybe we can like have the levels and just behind it, like just under it, something that analyze it just under the line of each line's results. So now you can check it, and as well you can have the interpretation of each lines. I don't know if you understand.
uh Maybe you'll have to draw it for for maybe not now but the future, maybe for next time. Yeah.
Yeah. So basically, you saw my blood test result, right?
Yeah.
So maybe
Yeah.
on the app, have like I don't know how we can do it.
Because on the app everything will be much smaller.
Yeah, I don't know how to do it.
I'm just going to look at like the Apple Health app is like a pretty good example of like.
Because I heard there's a app that is similar. I
Oh
know there's
really?
already an app that is similar. I need to check what it is because I was on Instagram and I saw like an ad on Instagram, and let me check. I sent it to my friend from India that I wish.
This is pretty well, this is better than just text for sure.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So like yeah, no, that's good. That is very good.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, something like this with your picture, your name, your heights, and everything on top. And yeah, no, that's good. Let me check
Mm,
the app so we can check it out. Where is she? Where is she? Pranita. Yeah, she's. It's called Ornament Health. Just right there. Okay,
ornament?
let me. Yeah, ORNAM.
Yeah.
Yes.
This one. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Health monitoring.
But the test
I don't.
results were, I mean, really confusing. And then I found this app called Ornament. I just upload a PDF or take a photo of my test results, and the app actually evaluates how my body is doing. It's
Cool.
awesome.
Cool. Yeah.
Recently got a blood test done, but the test.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, like that's not too bad. I think there's basically two tasks to kind of break this down. Like there's kind of like two parts to it. It's like A, can we make a good enough model or prompt to analyze the results? And
Yeah.
I think it seems like we've already been able to make something in 10 minutes that,
Mhm.
that we could use.
Yeah.
It can be improved, of course, and maybe we use a simpler model in the end than OpenAI. But it's pretty good. And then the second part is like making a nice interface
Sure. Yeah.
for the app to show the results. And then we also need like storing the user data so they have a history. Yeah, a health history.
Yeah.
So cool. You've never made an app before, right?
Never.
Here.
I mean, I during my MBA last year, I had like Python
Cool.
classes, but it was like to make how do you call it? Um, Basically, I was using historical data to make price assumption in the future with
Uh-huh.
machine learning, like different libraries, etc., different models.
Mm.
So I was doing that. It was like, yeah.
So I think I want to show you something I've been using with like, beginners to making apps for making mobile apps, and this has been going really well so far. And it's going well because you don't need to code to make the interface.
Okay.
It's called Flutterflow, and it's the pricing is really good. It's just like it's free to build with it, and then the most pro plan that you probably need is that you might want is like $30 a month. So it's like super.
That's reasonable.
Yeah, just to like, and the $30 a month just lets you export the code and like deploy it to the app store. So
Okay.
but the the thing that is also really useful about it is that there's this sort of marketplace, and I'll just look for to get to the free, like some
Oh,
are,
so basically, I just buy the interface and that's it.
well, I would say you could if there's one that's very similar, but they also have hundreds of free templates as well.
Okay.
So the harder thing is actually most of the effort is actually just looking through these templates, but
Okay.
we have to realize like the app that we're trying to make is not like it's not like some social network that has a
Yeah.
lot of interface yet. It's easy to build stuff up step by step. So I would look for, I actually want to look for see if there's actually an OpenAI app. So this is one for generating images, which isn't really what
Okay.
I want. See if there's anything here for or scanning an image. I don't see one. So it
So
might,
we have to build to code it ourselves.
yeah, well,
Okay.
it doesn't have to be very complicated.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but maybe we do. But with this, it would be much easier than coding from scratch. So much
Yeah.
easier. Like, basically, there's a lot of drag and drop, and it's like we can even try something right now.
Look at
I'm
the
not,
up. I saw something that like the elf. Go down a bit.
yeah,
Go down. Yeah, Glua, elf up.
cool.
Yes.
Oh yeah, nice. So here I can just try it live. So cool. This is for a glucose monitor.
Okay.
I don't know if this is a real app. It might just be that they made the interface like
Yeah.
this. But this is a nice interface to start out with.
Yeah. You see
Okay.
name. Okay.
Okay. Oh, is it really? Okay, this seems like a
No,
demo.
this is yeah, this is a workaround. This is looking for your Bluetooth.
Wow, it's connected to my monitor. Okay. So, and then they have
Yeah, no,
nice
that's
interface.
yeah.
There's not a lot. Well, that's kind of cool, but it's only shows one metric here. We could start with something like this. We'll still have to add a lot.
Yeah.
I guess for us, we would want to have like a camera button, right?
Yeah.
That opens a camera page.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
So because me it's very because camera is it going to be difficult from a camera perspective, or maybe like to upload from your file is going to be
it's
much
both.
easier?
It's
The
gonna
same.
it's gonna be fine. Let's
Okay.
just build something today, and then like, if next time we want to start over again, it's also fine.
Yeah, yeah.
Or
I mean, in the meantime, I will look. I will
yeah,
look as
exactly.
well. Yeah.
Look at every template and see what you like,
Yeah.
see what they do.
Mhm.
So here, so like I search for a button. I won't make it pretty today, so I'll just drag this on.
Okay.
Well, I probably shouldn't put it there. I'd probably put it in so here on the, if I click just like a little overview, here is like the widget palette where you can find stuff to drag on, buttons,
Okay.
images, and other things. So now it says no changes to undo. I want to undo that, but of course I want to get rid of this image. So on the left side, there's like a widget tree, and that is a little bit better for navigating and seeing all of the items that are here.
Okay.
It's a pretty complex, a lot of stuff happening here. So I can find that image I just added, and I can, it just crashed. Refresh the page.
No problem. Don't worry. But like, yeah, I will look into it and then make myself familiar with the
Yeah. For sure. The best thing is to just play around with it and then come back and we play around with the stuff that you get stuck on.
Yeah.
But I think for today, we should actually be able to do something that takes a picture, because there's so much going on here. I actually think, well, maybe it crashed because I wasn't signed in. It seems to not be saving anything. So I'll sign in, and here.
So you as well, you had the plan, the $30 plan.
Not right now. I'm
No.
not shipping. Right now I've only just started using this because
Okay.
I used to write everything as code.
Okay.
And let me log into
So
my.
do you know like a lot of languages or?
Sure. We can write this. We can write this in code, but it'll just take you a lot longer to
Yeah,
learn.
I know. Like you code in Python,
Sure.
JavaScript.
Yeah, we were just doing Python an hour ago.
Okay.
So I'm more comfortable coding than I am with these, but I like to learn something new. So here, and this is, a lot of people like this software as well. So when you go to set up a new project, it will ask you if you want to set up Firebase, and
Okay.
that's the data. That's a separate platform, but it has a database that can store data. But I think for now we don't need it because it's just a bit more complex, and we'll deal with storing data later. So I want to see if I can. I want to see if I can add camera view in Flutterflow. It says that there's a camera preview widget, but I don't see it coming up when I search for it. So I'll probably have to search that. Another thing that we would need would probably be like an integration to connect it to OpenAI, or another model, and that's normally done through here. So and then
then I put the address of OpenAI on it.
Yeah, we can do this one together. There's one thing that would be really cool, I think, would be, so we did it today with OpenAI, right?
Yeah.
Because that's just the most common. But another thing that would be really cool to play around with is Google Gemini.
Is it very good? Because I know it's not very known, and there was like some controversy, like not long ago.
Yeah, so you just have to try it out yourself, but I've been hearing recently that it's pretty good. So I haven't spent a lot of time doing it, but also another thing is that it's free. So
like, there's no like ChatGPT where you pay monthly for like the whole thing. Is like everything is free.
So when you so with ChatGPT, when you want to use the pro version through your browser, you pay $20 a month.
Yes.
When you want to connect an application to ChatGPT, then you actually pay per request. So you
Okay.
pay. So if I do maybe thousands of requests, I pay 1 cent. Something like this.
Okay.
That's how their API works.
Okay.
But the Gemini API cost, it's very low, but it's just cool that Gemini has free, a completely free API,
Okay.
which they don't have, which OpenAI doesn't have. So yeah, we could take this same thing here, and I should be able to paste that in here. It also does images, and we can try the same thing. So yeah, let's try it. That's funny. So that is quite funny.
Yeah.
You're a doctor. I am not a doctor. So
Let's try without the doctor, etc. And then just say from this blood sample, can you like translate it? Let's see what it's saying. That's
yeah,
funny.
yeah, that's what a lot of people say about Gemini is that
Yeah, no, I
it's
cannot do.
over censoring.
Yeah.
So um, this
ChatGPT is just open to for everything. Yeah, no.
yeah. Okay.
So we know
So
we cannot use.
please, I won't hold you accountable. I just want to know. Yeah.
Nah, you cannot win.
So okay, so that's pretty clear. So
Yeah, ChatGPT is. I think it's gonna be the best one.
yeah, so
That's yeah, that's a bit sad for Gemini.
yeah, they're having a lot of issues.
Yeah.
So I definitely want to look up like how this integrates. It looks like actually yeah, like interestingly, I don't see a built-in camera.
Can you do like importation from files?
Yeah, so that's what I'm seeing here in
Yeah.
this forum post.
Output media, yeah, maybe it's gonna be better first. Because
Sure.
from your iPhone now you can scan it and then have it on your file, so it's an
Yeah,
alternative. It's fine like this.
yeah, that works for me. So then we
Yeah.
could go here,
Let's do
and sign in. Okay, good. I hate the dark mode. I don't know why it did that to me before. Now we're back. So here and then so I just dragged this button on,
okay.
a little demo of how it works.
Mhm.
And now here there's first of all there's like 100 things on the screen right now, so
Okay.
don't feel overwhelmed. It's just like a learning curve that you will definitely pick up over time. Mainly want to focus on the left side to start out, what kind of things you can add.
Mhm.
And then slowly here on the right side, you'll see things that you can change about these buttons. So like, for example, I can, I could move it over, like this,
Okay.
or, I can change the alignment this way,
Okay.
change the, this text and everything. But for right now, I want to add an action. And here, I
Upload media.
yeah, let's see here.
Yeah.
Yeah. So here, oh, and here, perfect.
Camera and gallery. Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
You have both options.
Yeah.
So before I even continue, I can actually just click preview, and we already have something working.
Okay.
This is already a working
That's good.
app. And if I click camera, I'm not really sure that that's going to do anything.
No, I think it's gonna be the next page.
Yeah.
There's like another action that we have to do.
So I'm not sure if that would work in the preview mode. But once things work well in the preview, there's this test mode button.
Okay.
And that test is way more, it's more realistic to making an actual app. It takes a couple minutes to run. But it can do, you can test more in-depth features.
So for every let's say action I'm gonna do is gonna be like one page I need to create for this one. For the upload media, it's like just one page. If I want to do like for example the welcome page, logo, etc., is gonna be another page that I need to create. Okay.
Sure. So you can make more pages here.
Okay.
On the third item down, you have like pages.
Okay.
And I'll just add. Can I add a new page here? You can. Not this one. Sometimes it's, if I click here, add page. I just right click on it and then add.
Yeah. And then
yeah. So here we should be in test mode. Oh. Okay. Okay. Button. Loading. It's running a bit slow. Oh, here, gallery. Oh, okay. It's not running slow. It's just that my screen is a bit small. So how can I show? I can use this zoom out button a little bit. And here, if I click gallery, cool. I can already upload something into the app. And then nothing happens because we didn't specify.
Yeah.
But that's cool. Actually, maybe next time we could already even connect this to OpenAI.
And see
or something like that.
Yeah.
Because at this point, I'm just guessing what to do next, but if I would say like, there's this flow editor, so we can do multiple actions.
Okay.
And if I open this, I could say, okay, after that, then I want to call OpenAI.
Okay.
And that would probably be like an API call. And this is where things always get a little messy, hairy, because API calls are like, there's a lot of ways to do it wrong accidentally. Okay. You just misspell one thing. But here it says if the API call would succeed, then you do this, and if it would fail, then we might want to like show, maybe we want to show an alert to the user saying, saying that the API call failed. Like maybe ChatGPT is down,
Yeah.
And then here maybe we want to add something which displays the results. Yeah. So that's going to be most of the work, really.
Okay.
But I think if for the next time you just look at some templates and find some stuff you like.
Yeah. Can I from the templates? Can I like put stuff from multiple templates and add it to mine, or is it
Yeah.
like I need to like Canva and stuff like that?
Yeah, it's just like Canva. Well,
Okay.
except for the fact that it's way more annoying to make the interface.
Okay.
Because basically there's these different sizes,
Yeah.
and that makes things more complex. But it should be
Yeah. Maybe
doable.
like maybe like in a week I can be like maybe more familiar if every day I'm using it for like an hour or two. Try to look.
Yeah, if you do it every day for an hour, then next time you'll be teaching me. Because I've done this with maybe like 3 people, this tool,
Okay.
and we're getting quite
I mean,
familiar with it.
it's save times.
It's very powerful.
Yeah.
Like there's not a lot of app ideas that people have that this cannot handle. And it runs on iOS and Android. So it's
That's
cool.
very good. Yeah.
The main difficulty is just learning all of the ins and outs of this interface. I still think I only know 20% of it. Yeah.
Yeah, it needs time. Then maybe some YouTube videos.
There's a lot. Yeah, I can see. Yeah, that's perfect.
To show how the app function, etc. How you can make it better.
Yeah, and I'll also be making more videos about it too.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, and thanks for your idea about like putting up like a Patreon or something. I was thinking that it's too early, but I think now the channel's going pretty well, so I'll just do it.
You should concentrate more on that because I know there's potential on your idea and how you structure it.
I think so too. I think this
I mean, after it's time management as well.
Yeah, time management.
Do you do something else apart from this, or it's like 100%? You still going to school? You working?
Right now I'm not working.
Okay.
I'm part of this program called Build Space, and this is us.
Okay.
And so we're all sort of doing this full time until Friday. So Friday's the end of the program.
Okay.
So then we are sort of on our own, and yeah, then we have to decide. But I'm definitely at least going to keep doing this for a couple hours each day because it's just like really fun, and the engagement is just really strong, you know.
I mean, the reels on Instagram are really worked. I can now works. So definitely you should keep doing that. You will see that you will have like more people who are going to be like more interesting by your idea and help a lot of people as well.
Yeah, some of the first students will become teachers eventually. That's the direction.
That's true.
Cool. What about you? What are you working on most of your time?
Now I just finished my MBA.
Congrats.
I'm about to start my internship. Investment banking. Anyway.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. I'm going on Thursday in Africa to do my internship there in the sun.
Oh, wow. In where?
Ivory Coast.
Cool.
I don't know. Do you follow soccer? This is how you call it in America, soccer.
Soccer.
Do you follow soccer?
Not too much.
No? Not too much. So basically, yeah. So I'm going there to do my internship. Um, yeah, for like 3 months, and then I'm coming back to France. Then I will have like some free time. Maybe I'm gonna work a little bit until I find like full time position somewhere.
Cool.
So yeah.
So
How
next
about
time,
you?
next time we talk, you'll be in Ivory Coast.
Yes.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah.
Um,
Thursday I'm leaving. Thursday I'm leaving. So maybe yeah. I mean, I will see it on your calendar when you're gonna be
yeah,
available, and then
yeah,
yeah, we can do it.
yeah. I've got lots of. We'll make time. I'm for the next month. Yeah, I'll be doing this. Working on some other projects. And yeah, we're about to have soon 1,000 subscribers on this channel. So then I just have to get to. Then we just have to get to 10,000.
Yeah.
Once we're there, then we'll be pretty much good.
Yeah. So the every lives it's posted on YouTube, right?
Yeah, it goes to the section to like the live section, so people
Okay.
go
Yeah, I'm
and back
gonna
it.
in my free time I'm gonna watch some of your
The
lives.
the normally they get better as they go further.
Okay.
But we have about 10 every week, so they're getting better pretty fast.
Yeah, yeah, I can see it. That's
uh,
good. I mean, it's fantastic what you're doing.
Thanks a
Like,
lot. I mean, I think people
there's
are learning.
there's a lot of people who are like struggling, like building an app because everyone has an idea, but
Yeah,
how can you like make it real? That's the most difficult part. And without experience or without like anything,
yeah,
you help us, you give us tools to do
yeah,
it. So it's like people are gonna say, "Oh, go on this app. You're gonna learn how to code in Python for like maybe like I don't know, 3 or 6 months. Then
yeah,
every day you're gonna do like 1 hour, etc. It
yeah,
doesn't do anything. It needs to be like constant. It need to be full time focus on it. It's just like no 1 hour every day. You're gonna do exercise on the app, how to code Python or JavaScript or C++ or whatever. So it's very difficult, but you help us like with minimum, but with the tools we need, like
yeah.
with the how do you call it, um Flutter
But
Flow. I didn't know about it. I mean,
right,
you are like up to date about like apps and everything that can help us. So yeah,
right. You need a little motivation. You need
yeah,
to have an idea that's challenging but not too
right,
crazy.
yeah,
And then you just need to know what are the right tools.
yeah.
And knowing what are the right tools is just so powerful.
True.
So because if we tried to do this in Python from scratch, then probably both of us will, get very exhausted
Yeah.
and
It's like maybe it's gonna take like maybe a year, something
yeah,
like that.
who knows, months at least. So, but this doable in a month,
Yeah,
weeks. So it's gonna be fun. Cool. Well, hopefully, I gotta go for now, but
no
hopefully,
problem.
very soon, my friend.
Very soon. Thank you very much for your time.
Yeah, and have a safe trip.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
See ya.
Bye.